Oh, timeouts. That's different. Okay, I just had to read something. Hold on, y'all. Let me get myself together right fast. I feel like I look like, hey, 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 hey. And that's okay. That's okay. Okay? Because it's first thing in the morning. I was reading something, a disclaimer just now, that it was telling me about putting people on timeouts in case they say the wrong thing. As a matter of fact, we're going to jump into that. But before we do that, because I'm getting text messages coming in and in, let's start off right here. Good morning, everybody. It's Tuesday. And guess what? We made it. It's a lovely, beautiful, is something in my bro? Oh, just a little pad thing that goes over the nips. Okay. Yes, I feel like it's the most amazing and beautiful day. Make sure that you have your star player in check. I wonder if I'm going to talk with my hands just as much when I remove these nails. I am not one for the acrylic, but I love this set. Old girl showed up and showed out. It was my birthday set. Shout out to my gifter because they made sure that like the girl was extra fly. You know what I mean? So I just appreciate like all the gifts that I got for my birthday, just overwhelmingly, amazingly beautiful. I am literally still celebrating until the last drop, okay, which September season ends. You hear what I said? I felt like the whole September ends after Virgo season. But yeah, Virgo season ends in 2 days. Yeah, so let's celebrate Virgos to the last drop. And you know what I want to make sure that you're doing, Virgos, because we take care of so many people. If you know anything about a Virgo, if you have a Virgo in your life, I promise you everything I'm saying will be true to about them as it is across the board. We are natural nurturers. We believe in service. So we're always serving. Like I'm the person that makes the plates. Even if I don't cook the meal, I still make the plates. Like I literally study how everybody eats so no food is wasted. I want to make sure everybody gets the right amount. I'm like Chris Rock's daddy, like that's 33 cents of meat you just threw away on that bone. Like I literally funny thing, y'all, I watch how a man eats chicken, and I can tell how long we're gonna date by just how he eats his chicken wings. Yes, I said it. If it's way too much meat left on the bone, I'm like, this ain't gonna work. He's wasteful. He's wasteful. If he picks up a fork to try to eat, what are you doing, sir? Gristle. My family from Jamaica, so I want you to eat the chicken. So you need to cook good. You need to clean it. Lemon. I'm talking about lime, vinegar. Wash your chicken and clean it. That way you don't have a problem when you. Okay, but anyways, I done got too deep in the chicken for breakfast. So good morning, Jacob. Good morning. Jacob, I don't know how I missed you yesterday, but I'm here in the front today joining you, REGHOPLÉT. Listen, I thank you so much for tuning in, and I'm gonna tell you why you missed out. You missed out because I don't send notifications. I try to, but then I feel like I'll miss it or I'll get busy with something and then I won't be able to do it. And I don't want to be a liar and tell you I'll be on at a certain time and then I don't make the cut. So at least this way I get it done. And if you have to see it later, it's okay. I just appreciate you, Jacob, taking the time to even, come on over here and bless my channel with good energy and good vibes. So I always appreciate you. Just know that, okay? And for anyone that jumps in, tunes in, whether that's now in the actual recording or the live or later on you watch it recorded, please hit the subscribe button, okay? Hit the subscribe button. And then when you hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, all right? Then after you do that, smash share. Share it with a friend, family member, or something. You don't know who needs it. You may not, or it may not resonate with you for the day, and that's okay. I don't see how I couldn't. We're all human, okay? And I'm talking about human things. But if in case it doesn't, pass it on to the next person. You know what I'm saying? One hand wash the other, and we need each other, right? So I gotta understand. I appreciate you, Jacob. Just know that I really do. Um, and I try to make sure that I'm speaking to the people that's sending in these messages as I'm speaking because it lets me know that you're actively listening and that you're receiving something, and that always feels good, right? So what I want to talk about really quick, this visual verbal journal entry is called Wake Up. Okay? Wake up. Listen, everything ain't gonna always go right. It's gonna be a lot of things that's just gonna happen that's gonna be out of your control, and that's life. Just remember, it's not only happening to you. You know what I mean? It's not. It's happening to us all, and we have to make sure. This is why I say be encourageable. Be thoughtful of other people. Be mindful. You know what I'm saying? When you get out on the road today and before you consider, cussing somebody out because they kind of bad drove you or they weren't paying attention or something, you don't know what's on a person's mind. Okay? Literally, one day I had so much on my mind. Let me tell y'all. And this is what I'm talking about. Wake up. I had so much on my mind. And half the problems I had on my mind and in my thoughts didn't even belong to me. But I'm so good. Like I said, the Virgo in me just wants to help everybody and pick up their problems and deal with their stuff and fix and fix and fix. And what I did was I was driving. Okay, I have a little SUV. And as I was driving, it was a lane had opened on the side where I felt like I could just get through this area so I could go to the turning lane. I always do it. Everybody always does it. It's not illegal. It's just that this time I didn't eye everything correctly. And by the grace of God, let me tell you, I'm driving and so much is on my mind and I'm at peace that when I'm driving, I go past this van. Okay. And when I go past the van, I got a clearance, but what I should have did was take away just a little bit, but I didn't. I slapped that woman's the mirror outside, what that's called, rear view mirror, outside rear mirror, whatever it is. I smacked it and it went in and I thought I knocked it off and I'm like, oh my gosh, how am I gonna pay for this woman's stuff? Like, I don't even know. That shouldn't have happened. And when I did it, I just stopped. And she drove up to me, this Caucasian lady, and she was irate. What are you thinking? And I was like, I wasn't thinking. My mind literally just went somewhere else for a moment, ma'am. And I just cried. And I said, I feel so sorry. I'm so sorry. I said, I'm so sorry, ma'am. I would never do that on purpose. Because when you wrong, you wrong. It don't matter the person's reaction to you being wrong. They got that. They're supposed to do that. She was upset. I messed up her stuff. But by the grace of God, look how God had me. Literally all it did was fold in or something, or fold back, and I just needed to fold it back out. So she came out and then she folded it out, and then she looked in my face and it's like she saw that I had no ill intent in my heart. I was really sorry and I just had a lot on my mind. And I think in that moment of her looking at me, we had a woman to woman moment. Like, you see me because you know me, because you know you. Okay, and just the way you're irate right now lets me know you have a lot on your mind. And you really, because she said, I don't have time for this. And I'm thinking, nobody got time for this, ma'am. I ain't got time for this. I ain't try to pull up on the side to hit your mirror. I ain't got time for this morning. I literally got stuff to do. But I'm not going through none of that because I'm wrong. Understand, when you wrong, shut your mouth. All you need to do is apologize. Don't say but, because you just go ahead and you throw away the apology when you say but. Okay, if you want to explain and express yourself another day, that's fine. But in that moment when you're apologizing, just apologize. Okay, so I did that and she said, you just be careful. And I said, I received that. And I did. And I went and I pulled over and I cried and I just said, Lord, let me not get back on this road until I get everything off of my mind, because everything I'm carrying ain't even got half to do with me, right? I don't even control half the stuff I was stressing over. So I needed to let it go. Let me read this right there. Send that back at the right. Yeah. No, I don't play. He was covered in the blood of Jesus, because it could have been, listen, it could have been so worse. It could have messed up my day. I could have skidded the side of her car, scratched it up, anything. And listen, this is what I'm talking about, waking up. Don't go out on the road. Don't go out and deal with people. I don't care if you got to call in sick today. If you know you ain't got the right attitude, if you know your mind is messed up, stay at home. Don't even clock in today. Nobody deserves your stank attitude. Nobody deserves your foolishness. Nobody deserves you to walk out like some zombie because you're carrying so much on you, so much turmoil in your spirit, in your heart, that you just going out there and just like a robot, going with the motion, but you ain't really there. You understand what I'm saying? Don't do that today. I've done it before, thinking I could just operate. This is how people get used to being operative. Depressants. You just go out in the world and you're so robotic, but it's time to wake up. He did shield me with protection, Jacob, and I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. And literally, I try my best not to get mad, because you seen how I was swinging that bat. Okay, that is how I get down. I am quick. From I was little, my father always told me, you're going to have to be fast because you're a little person. You know what I'm saying? I ain't but 5'2", 5'3", y'all, in real life. My legs just look long on these videos and pictures or whatever, but I'm a shorty, okay? And I just believe you just got to move. But when I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'm never going to try to fight somebody or get ignorant or whatever, when I was just clearly wrong. So what I'm saying to you is wake up. It's time to wake up. It's time to put all the doubt away. It's time to put all the fear away. It's time to let go of people that you felt like you could hold hostage, whether it was in love, whether it's your family, whether it's your friends. Let it go and wake up. It's time to wake up. It's time to activate your faith. It's time to get into your mind space. I'm talking about in a positive way. Clear the negative out and only allow positive to enter. If it's not positive, dismiss it immediately. I don't care if you got to think about butterscotch, rainbows, and butterflies until it goes away. But whatever is negative, it's not going to produce anything of success. It's not going to produce anything of wealth. It's not going to produce anything of, construction. It's just going to be stagnation for you. So let it go. Let it go. Okay? Was a gangster for sure with that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'm like that for real. I really don't mind. Listen, Maliko but Matalawa, like in Jamaica is said. You understand? Like I'm little but I'm mighty, right? So it's never nothing. I really do have a Napoleon complex. That's why I run my own business because I don't believe in being micromanaged. And my clients, they call me the sergeant because they know I'm not going to play with you. Okay? You pay me to get to the results. That's what you showed up for. That's what we doing. Wake up and get it together. Like, I don't see how I'm on here real nice and stuff. When I'm talking to them, it's a different ball game. You know why? Because you can't go out talking about you have a personal trainer, yet you don't look like you have one. That messes with my business, okay? And what we not going to do is mess with the integrity of the empire I'm doing my best to build. So you will look like you've been working out. You will feel it. Yeah, 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 yeah. I encourage you today, everybody that's taking the time to chime in, to get up, get out, get active, get outside of that headspace that is telling you you can't do it, that's giving you all that doubt, that's making you lay back down. When you wake up, make up your bed. That's the first thing I do outside of falling to my knees to give God thanks for waking me and mine up and blessing us with a new and blessed day, right? After I do that, well, I don't go straight into making my bed. I brush my teeth, wash my face, and then I make my bed. Make that bed. You know why? Because you won't feel the need to get back into it. It'll look so neat and nice that you'll feel like, you know what? My bed don't deserve me getting back into it. Nah, nah, nah. This bed deserves a person that has worked hard today, okay? That has done what she was supposed to do, or he. And now you're tired or you need rest, and it's well deserved. That's what the bed is for, okay? And then you get you a good night's rest. And then you repeat. You wake up by the grace of God and you hit the ground running. You know what I'm saying? That's what you do. It's time to wake up. It's time to leave all that stress. It's time to leave all those bad relationships that have lingered on in the past, that keep coming back to haunt you every so often, that keep stressing you out, frustrating you. I'm talking about relationships with whatever. I'm talking about if it wasn't good with your parents. I'm talking about if it wasn't good with your siblings. I'm talking about if it wasn't good with the last guy or girl you were dating. Let it go. It's time to wake up. Sometimes you have to just let the spilled milk be. Like, F the mop, F the milk, just make it steer that and keep going. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? Do I speak Jamaican fluently? Okay, so the thing about speaking Jamaican is actually English. It's just patois is like broken English. Okay, but the people of Jamaica speak very proper English, contrary to what a lot of people think, right? It's just like we have Ebonics in the Black American culture, right? Patois is that for islanders, right? So that's how that works. So if I say what's going on versus where I gone, you still get what I'm saying. It's just me just finagle some words. So that's how that works. But Jamaica has been governed by England, the Queen of England, well, not the Queen of England, but under Britain rule for a long time it was. So that's why the people there definitely speak proper English. So yeah, when you hear it just come out, sometimes it's just coming out. I really don't speak in patois unless I'm speaking to my people. Yeah, but it'll just come out sometimes, Jacob. That's how it go. But yeah. So good question. Outside of that, wake up. Wake up every day. I want you to make it your duty to align yourself. I'm talking about from here. I'm talking about from here, and I'm talking about from here. Right? Mind, heart, body. Let it all flow together. Thank you, Jacob. Thank you. Let it all flow together and align yourself. And start saying to yourself from the top of your morning, today is going to be everything amazing. I'm going to give it no other choice but to simply be amazing. All the things that I have control over will they'll do something for me. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll be okay. Everything that I have control over, I will make sure that as long as it's in my direction under my rule, that it's gonna get done and it's gonna get done right. Cause who better to make things right than you yourself? Don't you know how you want things done today? So you the one to get up and do it, right? Good morning, Cliffy. Good morning. It's a beautiful and blessed day. Thank you for chiming in. I appreciate it always. That's my guy. That's my guy right there. So I just want to say about every day when you get up, talk to yourself real different, okay? And then after you've talked to yourself and you've affirmed yourself and knowing that you're amazing, you're awesome, you're quite bodacious, right? When you walk into a room, it's like the lights they just different. You know what I'm saying? It's like people's vision. It's just different. They see you. They know that somebody special has entered this building. It's felt. You get what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm just 5'2", 5'3", but I promise you, when I walk into any room, it's like a giant just walked in there. Excuse me about that. You get what I'm saying? Because people can feel that. They can understand that confidence. They see it. You feel me? And then what I want to do is illuminate others. I want to make sure that they know that they have a light on them. What they say is it's not on you, it's in you. Regardless of what they say, that's what I'm gonna say. Okay? Yeah, it's not on you, it's in you. That's where we at with it. Cause it is. All of that is in you. That beauty, the joy. You feel me? Like walk into a room and smile. Be approachable. When I don't want to be approachable, I'm gonna tell y'all what I do. I'm gonna look like this. I straight up put on the Islander woman face, like my ready for just it's my teeth all the time. And then when I'm done doing that, I pick up my other phone, my business phone, and I act like I'm on the phone. Really, I've just called my personal line and I'm talking on the voicemail. This is a trick for you ladies. Y'all can use it. Because sometimes you just don't want to be bothered, you know. And I'm good looking everywhere all the time. I'm never going to not be good looking just because I don't want to be hollered at. I'm just not going, I'm going to find a way. So you just, not today, you know. It is what it is, right? But in all things, know that you're awesome. Know that you're simply amazing and this world needs you, right? You're worthy. You are so valuable. And you got to make sure that you put that into yourself every day. Stop looking for completion outside of you. Wake up. Wake up. That completion does not rely outside of you. Okay? I even see, even in couples that have been together 30, 20, like she's still asking this man, tell me I'm beautiful. Tell me I'm gorgeous. Man, listen, if none of y'all tell me that, I know it. You know why? Because the first man that I ever had in my life, my dad, he told me every day. He said, Daddy Bibb is so beautiful. Daddy Bibb is so gorgeous. Daddy Bibb is so smart. That's how my dad always talked to me. Always. So this is why I walk around like, oh, it's not that I feel like I don't need a man. I would love an amazing man. But I'm not paying attention to that right now. I'm just not. And nothing can make me do that because my focus is so zoned on making sure I am together every day, all day, that I don't even have the energy anymore to service or pour that into somebody else, period. Outside of my daughter, you got to make sure you're in check. Right now, I'm not even at that full 100%. I keep telling y'all we got to be at. I'm not at 50, but I'm not at 100 yet. There's still things I'm pouring into myself. There's still things I'm learning about myself. You know what I'm saying? The anxiety, the trust issues, all of that. I got to deal with those things before I could let somebody come into my life and just really love me right. I know a lot of men are just like, I can help you with that. No, you can't. Because the minute you disappear, then I'm going to be right back in that mode. Right? The minute we end, break up, I feel like you ain't the one, vice versa, whatever, we right back where I started. I'm not doing that to myself, right? I know me. I believe in me, and I am woke. And I ain't talking about all that spiritual woke. You know what I mean? No, 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 no. I'm saying I'm here. I'm alive. I'm active. I'm living. I'm breathing. You understand what I'm saying? And I got things to do. And the things that I got to do, they are just for me to get done. Right? You get what I'm saying? Cliffy, 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 because it's REGHOPLÉT Fitness Business Right Time. And that's what it is. It is REGHOPLÉT Business Fitness right now. REGHOPLÉT Business Fit. REGHOPLÉT Fitness Business right now. It is. It is. I appreciate, I appreciate all the beauty that the guys bless my DMs with, and send the love to me and all that. Like, I don't have a guy that's disrespectful or mannish or rude or anything, because they know I don't put up with that. I won't respond to it. I won't deal with it. I won't acknowledge it. Why? It's beneath me. You know how to talk to a woman, okay? And I don't care if your mother never taught you that. You know, because you know how I know? Because y'all treat every woman the way you think she's supposed to be treated. If she's a whore, you're going to treat her like a whore, because that's what she presented herself as. If she's a lady, you're going to treat her like a lady. Y'all know. So you know when you step to me with that sideways stuff, I don't hear you. I don't even acknowledge it. I don't. It does not irate me. It doesn't bother me. It just shows me your character. And I'm like, this man could never rock with me. Look how he talks. And a lot of you guys, you either change your behavior or you fall off. You just have to learn. Every woman ain't the same woman, right? What she'll deal with, I don't, right? Love, dating, all of that. It's all toleration. Wake up, sis. Wake up, sis. I hear women talking about, oh, well, he won't do this for me. He won't do it for you because you don't make it a thing for him to do for you. Right? And if you know that's something you need and you're not receiving it, then you gotta go. Leave. Why I stick around for? So I can't keep play with you like that. And when I'm talking to the sisters, I'm not just talking to just ladies. I'm talking about men too. If you feel like you're not being treated right, you're not being acknowledged, you're not being seen with this woman, you can't even talk to her and tell her, hey, today my foot hurt. Well, I'll be like, you a man up. You need to leave. You're not being appreciated. You're not even being seen. You're not even being acknowledged as human, right? You got to learn yourself. You got to learn yourself, okay? Jake, you got to take care of yourself before you say, yes, you do. Yes, you do. Stay single. Let me tell you something. Men, look, somebody just gave birth to several teen good-looking men that's going to come up. Somebody just gave birth to several teen good-looking women that's going to just keep flourishing this earth, right? So there's not a shortage of people, right? There's 7.7 billion people in the world, right? I think where we get confused, and this is where I want us to wake up when it comes to relationships, I think we get confused with understanding that singlehood is not an issue. Singlehood is never a problem. As a matter of fact, you are to abide in singlehood and not struggle with it. And I read that in my Bible that I got years ago back at Grambling State University. Shout out to all my HBCUs. I got this book. I got this Bible back at Grambling State University, and it was a T.D. Jakes type of situation, because he had things called pearls in there, and these pearls had like little inserts. Y'all got to get this Bible, ladies, especially if you're a woman and you're into the word. Like, you got to get this particular Bible. It changed my life. I mean, I read it so much, it's just amazing. But one of the particular pearls stated, you are not to struggle with singlehood, but abide in it. And I believe that. Marriage is a bonus, but it's not my end goal. Okay? If I wanted to be married 12 times already, I could have done that. In between how I speak, how I carry myself, who I am, the essence of me, the God in me. Men love me. Men adore me. Having a man, getting a man, that's not a problem. My issue, and I'm going to be honest, is making sure that I am fully together. I want to be able to trust that if my man is in Kalamazoo and I am over in Venice, he is being right to me, because trust, he ain't got to worry about me. I'm just not that woman. I'm not going to cheat. I don't believe in none of that foolishness. If I want to deal with somebody else, I will end things with you and then move on to the next. That's me. My people always say, you're just too honest. That's how I am. That's how I love to operate. Feel me? So I would have to get with my equal. He would have to understand that the way I was throwing that bat, Jacob, listen, don't play with me. I will done you, homeboy. And you know people crazy when they laugh when they talking vicious, but it's real talk. I will done you. Okay, so don't come over here unless you're really ready for do things right. Right? I got a daughter. I gotta be an example for her. I gotta show her that I'm not taking no crap. You understand what I'm saying? She done taught me some things when it comes to this thing, like real talk. So what I'm saying is that y'all can't go out thinking every woman is the same kind of woman. Right? I am by myself by choice. I love my singlehood because in it I get to learn about myself. Really. I used to only do long distance relationships because I was like, I don't want nobody up under me all the time. I need my space. And even when I get married, I still want my own space. I want to she shared. Leave me alone. Kids, dude, leave me alone for a minute. I need to think. I need to align myself. I need to sit with my sage, my word, and my business and my hot tea. I'm just, you know what I'm saying? Like, he would have to understand that. I'm never going to stop being me. I'm going to still do my girls' trips. I want you to go out, live your life too, but don't be disrespectful. Because I'm going to always keep a bat in our garage or two. Jacob, you got that? That's just what that is. So I think at this point in my life, I'm just really trying to make sure that as I'm building myself, maybe there are others out there that could come along on this journey and get to your 100% too, right? Because like I said, if you still at 50%, you're half a person. That makes you a boy or a girl, right? My daughter, she can be 50%. She's not in the dating world. She's not in the loving world. She's not in the paying the bills world. You know what I'm saying? But me as a grown woman, I got to get to 100. I got to get to 100. And my man, whoever he is of the future, he needs to be getting and working towards 100. Because when we see each other, we'll recognize each other. But as of right now, I don't even see it happening until I'm like 50, 60, just because I really do appreciate my singlehood. I get to learn so much about me, and I get to do me, whatever that means, and I don't owe anything to anyone, and I'm just really trying to learn myself more than anything. I want to have me so down packed that nobody can tell me or tell other people about me, because even they will know, nah, you ain't talking about Foxy, because we know Foxy, and that's not her. That's how you know you're real friends. When other people can come and tell them something about you that they know ain't true, and they stop that right there and say, nah, that ain't her. You crazy. Oh, you don't like her? Well, you don't like yourself. Because she's loving. Like, she's a lovable person, so something must be wrong with you. Yeah, that's what that is, right? So them the kind of people you got to have in your corner. And it's amazing that God has been waking me up and allowing me to see who is for me and who is against me. Even if they was trying to rock with me, I know the people that really don't want me to win. I know the people that would love for me to get on here and have something sad and be crying and looking depressed, so they get to call me and say, oh girl. Hell no. You won't get the chance. You know why? Because I bring my problems to God that fixes it. I don't talk to people that can't help me resolve my issue. For what? For what? To give you something to talk about me about? Y'all got to be careful who you talking to. Ask God to bless your life with the right confidants, with the right prayer warriors, people that you will call and they'll initiate praying for you immediately, and they'll mean it. Don't let everybody pray for you. Some people are praying on you. You hear what I said? Don't let everybody pray for you. Don't let everybody touch you. Okay? When they say let's touch and agree, don't touch me if I don't agree with you. I don't agree with you. I don't agree with what you about, what you got going on. I don't agree that you say what you say, but go do what you do. You feel me? And then want everybody to respect you. Be careful. Be careful. I can't really see everything because of this thing, this glimpse in the camera. Well, I wouldn't tear anybody's car up, Jacob. I'm not I'm not really one for messing with people's what's the word? Property. Yeah, I feel like that's what you work for, You know, and I don't want to say nothing that can incriminate me. I'm just saying be careful, you know, because I won't mess up your stuff, but, you know, just be careful who you messing with. Like I told y'all, you know, nowadays everybody want to talk like they got something to say, but nothing comes out when he moved the lips. Just a bunch of gibberish and motherfuckers like they forgot about Dre. Never forget about Dre. Dre lives here, and I'm hot. But every day I'm doing my best to be the best person and to be a better person. That's my aim every day, day in, day out. And I just want to see if anybody out there would love to go on this journey with me and just getting yourself together and waking up. Wake up, get active. You know what I'm saying? Be serious about investing in yourself. Be serious about investing in those that you love. Be serious in investing in your dreams, right? Stop just dreaming. Start manifesting. Cliffy, what you say you'll build it. Real, that's one thing I know about you. A man of listen, and I love when a man can work with his hands and get the job done. That's a beautiful thing to me. I come from that, you know? I'm still so traditional. I'm still such I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I'm still such a lover in that way. Like, I'll never stop loving. I'll never stop caring about people, you know? I think that's why it's easy to just come on here and just speak my heart because I really do love people. And I really want everybody to be okay. As naive as that sounds, I know. I get 3-year-old about it. And